Discord is completely self-destructing. In the latest episode of Good God, Everything Keeps Getting Worse. What's up, everybody? This is the Act Man here, and hope you've got your government IDs ready for scanning because we're gonna need that information from you. You see, I need to make sure all of my viewers are adults, right? For reasons. Now, I don't mean to be a negative Nancy, but it seems like every day there's some horrible new thing happening in the world of technology, in gaming. It's just like non-stop, man. I'm not even talking about the recent PlayStation announcement where they say you can now rent your PS5, and if you want to pay $11 a month, you can rent a controller now. Don't forget to rent all of your games. You will own nothing and be happy. That's another thing to talk about, but today, this is kind of news I didn't expect to see. Because I've used Discord for a very long time. I've paid for Nitro, I've set up my communities there. I'm quite entrenched as it is, and I find it's a fantastic place to communicate, hang out, and game with my friends. There's a reason Discord overtook Skype in the, place to hang out with your buddies online space. But there's a growing trend I've noticed where the bigger companies get, the shittier they become. It's not an isolated incident, right? I've played this clip many times before, I'll play it once more.
But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
It's no surprise why Discord has essentially gotten a monopoly, because it did things better than its competition. But now that there isn't really any competition, there's nothing stopping Discord from, say, launching a new feature that requires you to scan your government ID. Discord, of course, has never had any sort of meaningful data breach where your private information could be shared with nefarious people. Never, not once. So this is what they posted on February 9th. Discord will be expanding teen safety protections worldwide, including teen by default settings and age assurance designed to create safer experiences for teens. That doesn't sound right. We're also launching recruitment for Discord's first teen council, creating a space for teen voices to help shape our safety and well-being work. Applications are now open for US teens ages 13 to 17. Okay, so this is how you get the kids back in the coal mines, right? It's not a job, but there's applications to be part of this teen council. Why does a fucking high schooler need to help you improve the features of the app? First off. Second off, I'd like to draw your attention to this other community note on a Discord post. While initially Discord may never have sent your data to their vendors, after failure of the system being shown, they are swapping vendors to Persona, who does in fact receive and retain your data. Persona is also funded by Peter Thiel. Discord lied. Okay, so I'm just gonna put together a few puzzle pieces. Peter Thiel had pretty strong ties with Mr. Epstein. He's been establishing a nationwide surveillance state called Palantir, named after the evil orb of all-seeing horror from Lord of the Rings. And now Discord is asking teens to verify themselves with ID, and now they're recruiting teenagers for a safety council. I'm not sure a guy who has connections to Epstein should be recruiting teenagers for anything. This is a time for conspiracy theories, isn't it? But when all the dots feel so blatantly connected, it's hard to ignore. In any case, this post sounds exactly like the Roblox playbook. I'm just gonna say that. If you haven't watched my video, The Dark Reality of Roblox, basically, Roblox is a game whose business model is predicated on manipulating and preying on children. But they hide this dark reality under a very thin guise of, oh, here's all these new safety features for kids and all that. And this Discord post sounds eerily similar. Schlep says, do not trust Discord with any biometric data. 70,000 government ID, personal information, partial credit card details exposed in Discord data breach. Please submit your government ID to Discord. Don't forget to give us your fingerprint. Can we scan your face as well? And remember to send your pubes and semen samples directly to Discord HQ for DNA testing. You know, there was a time where all this surveillance state talk felt like outlandish conspiracy theories, but like I said, it's hard to ignore it when it's so in our face these days. And it's so obvious because everyone is shitting on this. that data breach was less than 6 months ago. And it's like, it's one thing for the government to ask for your ID. Like, I went to renew my passport, I had to give them my ID. But private corporations who have a pretty long history of selling this information to the highest bidder and the shittiest of companies, like, why you gotta burn the temple down? Discord was doing great as it was. Am I not mistaken? Like, personally, I'd not heard many stories, and maybe I'm just out of the loop, of like teens getting abused like Roblox. Don't you find it a bit odd that they're defaulting every user to a 13 to 17 age range and then saying, hey, prove to us that you're an adult, and then we'll allow you to continue having access to all of the features you had access to before? Just give us your ID, bro, please. Fingerprint later? Can you give us the fingerprint? I don't want to have to leave Discord, but I am not submitting my ID to this company. I'm just not doing that. And if that becomes required, then it's gonna suck, but we're gonna have to uproot our communities and take them somewhere else. I really hope we don't have to do that, but I want you all to be prepared for that possibility. We'll enjoy Discord now while it's still fun, but if they keep pushing the envelope on this, we're gonna have to do something. Oh, here's a good response from Chris. This is being sold as teen safety, but defaulting everyone into a 13 to 17 bucket unless they hand over an ID or face scan is wild, but expected behavior by Discord. That's not safety by design, that's verification by coercion. It fits perfectly with the broader trend we've been watching for a while now: age gating, digital ID, forced identity checks, all wrapped in the same think of the children packaging. That's why it is so ironic with all of the Epstein files and that shit going on. That stuff is very dark. I don't even want to get into that right now. But yeah, it's all masked under this guise of, but the children, we need to make things safer for them. You don't hate children, do you? Obvious questions arise like, well, why are they doing this? You wouldn't say anything negative about the government online, would you? You certainly wouldn't criticize like a billionaire tech CEO, would you? Because like that wouldn't be cool. If this were actually about safety, Discord would focus on moderation tools, reporting workflows, and server-level controls, not mass identity verification tied to biometric data. Yeah. What really bothers me is how normalized this is becoming. Platforms keep inching the line forward and users are expected to just accept it because, well, that's the way it is now. It doesn't have to be. People don't push back, stop using the platform, and move to alternatives. This becomes the blueprint for everything else online. Privacy and anonymity doesn't disappear overnight. They get chipped away, one reasonable policy at a time. This guy is cooking. Give him an apron. Give him two. Not to mention the multiple massive data breaches that Discord has experienced over the past several months, and I'm just expected to trust their verification system blindly with my data? Yeah, not happening. This is one of those moments where people should actually stop, think, and decide whether convenience is worth giving up control over who you are online. Applause in the chat for Chris. Well said. Yes, this is one of those moments where vote with your wallet and continue to relentlessly bully every tech CEO. Keep bullying them, keep making fun of Discord, keep ratioing them, keep quote retweeting, keep talking shit, let the world know, and let this company know of your displeasure to this idea. We all have to push back on this stuff. That's the thing. Like I said earlier in the video, I don't try to be a negative Nancy, but like, these are real massive issues that it's like stop killing games. Like, we have to do something about it. You know, you gotta fight for your right to party and like enjoy just relative anonymity online on Discord. And the thing is, they're obviously blatantly lying. This isn't to protect teens or kids. It's quite the opposite. It's to exploit them. Introduce idiotic update. People cancel Nitro en masse. Run desperate damage control, which means that your wallet still has more power than any corpo. It's afraid. It's afraid! Quote, facial scans never leave your device and Discord and vendors never receive it. Meanwhile, people discovered that you are using Persona service, a service that specifically requires a person's face or ID to be sent to Persona's databases. Caught lying again. Yeah, who is Discord's CEO right now? Didn't they get a new one? Oh, since April of 2025, almost a year ago. You know, the more I read about this, the more this makes complete sense why they're doing all this. Discord posted an update and it's even worse than you think. We've seen some questions about our age assurance update and we want to share more clarity. Here's what we want you to know. Discord is not requiring everyone to complete a face scan or upload an ID to use Discord. The vast majority of people can continue using Discord exactly as they do today, without ever being asked to confirm their age. The vast majority? Wow, so this update is sounding rather superfluous and pointless if the vast majority of users are going to be unaffected by it. For the majority of adult users, we will be able to confirm your age group using information we already have. So you already know how old I am. The gears are turning, right? Gears are turning. So the majority of adults, which means this policy is directed at getting facial scans of teenagers and sharing that information to a company funded by Peter Thiel, who has very strong connections to Epstein. The gears are turning. I need some more tin on my hat right now. This is deeply disturbing stuff. Sometimes, you ever wish you were more ignorant, that you didn't know all these things? Also, as far as brainstorming solutions to this, there's really only one. Reverse this. Don't do it. Fuck off. Eat shit. We use age prediction to determine with high confidence when a user is an adult. This allows many adults to access age-appropriate features without completing an explicit age check. So 3 paragraphs of you just saying, hey guys, this update is gonna be kinda pointless for you. It's not about you, it's about those teenagers, the ones that we're trying to keep safe, right? Sure, buddy.
Of course, pal. Whatever you think is best.
Facial scans never leave your device. Discord and our vendor partners never receive it, right? So that was a fucking lie. IDs are used to get your age only and then deleted. Okay, run with me on this one. What if you used all of those systems you already have to determine a person's age? And if they fill in like their birthday? 'Cause I don't know about you, I don't think a lot of people lie about their birthday when they sign up for apps. Yeah, what if we did that? What if you just use the systems that were already in place? Because that's the oxymoron of these fucking tech companies and this corpo speak. They can't explicitly say anything bad about the company, right? But you see like the contradiction here. They're saying their age verification systems are so robust and so amazing and great. But then they're saying they're not good enough, we need more information. Specifically from teenagers aged 13 to 17. You do not need an English degree to read into the deeper meaning of this. We hope this helps to clarify some of your questions. Clarified that you suck ass, bro. Oh yeah, here you go. Throwback to when Discord allowed Roblox child sex communities to gain hundreds of thousands of users and did absolutely nothing to moderate them. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so this has nothing to do with protecting kids. It's it's another step towards, hey, we're gonna know everything about you. All these tech companies are gonna eventually, it's gonna lead to semen samples at one point. Maybe 5 years from now, blood samples, fingerprints. You wanna get a fucking Big Mac at McDonald's? Just put your thumb on the register, please. We gotta stop this train in its tracks, because we're heading towards, like, I know that is a bit hyperbolic, but that's where we're heading. So yeah, under their new CEO, Hamam Saknini, yeah, Discord is completely self-destructing, and use the power of your voice and the power of your wallet to fight against this. If you are in our Discord communities, if you are in the Act Clan Discord or my Patreon server, I'll let you guys know if we need to do anything. I will keep you posted. But what do you think about the ever-growing surveillance state being created by a company named after evil all-seeing orb? Are you gonna send dick pics to Discord HQ? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to Actman TV for more awesome content, for as long as the surveillance state will allow me to speak my opinion. Don't forget to never criticize a tech CEO or complain on the internet. Keep eating the slop, and I think that about sums it up, man. Stop fucking yourself over, Discord. I love you, man. Don't do this to me. All right, everyone, that's all I got for today. This is the Act Man, signing out. Peace!